Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I am here today with set number 70752, Jungle Trap from LEGO Ninjago. This is ages 6 to 14, has 58 pieces, includes 2 minifigures, and was released in 2015. This set retails for about $7.99 in most places. It can vary a little bit in price depending on where you go, but recent set. So it looks pretty cool. I do like some of the new style of Ninjago. I might need to catch up a little bit on the story of it, however. I do know that this is an Anaconda member of some sort, and that the object in the set is a jade blade to be obtained through a challenge. On the back of the box, we get to see some of the play features and interaction of the minifigures in this set. And it also gets to show us on the top, Kai and Crate are the names of our figures. So let's open this up and see what's inside. So basically we have 3 little things here. We start off with the instructions. It shows us our basic instructions for building the set. Kind of an interesting look. On the back we get to see 1 page for the piece count, 1 page for the feature, 2 pages for the other sets in 2015, the first wave of Ninjago, and a win section on the back with the Green Ninja. Our minifigure parts as well as the set parts are divided into 2 different bags, so you'd have to use 2 bags in order to build all the figures. Heads and head accessories are in here, as well as the torsos and legs are in this bag. So let's open it up and build it. So here we have our completed model, and before we get to the model itself, let's take a look at our minifigures. These are as follows. From left to right, we have Kai and Crate. Kai looks pretty good for his tournament design. I'm not really sure about how it relates to actual ninjas, but I'll save that for another video. He does have some pretty cool hair on him. I do like that newer style of hair. The face is always the same, so if you haven't seen Kai before, it's pretty much the same face as he's had throughout all 4 years of Ninjago. He also has that piece from last year from the rebooted series, which covers part of his face, so it looks pretty good. This is not too flexible, it's a little bit, but it's doable. And again, I like that printing. It does look pretty good. I like it a little bit better if he had sleeves, but I'm still okay with it if it was like a training outfit. And maybe he would have some other outfit to switch to later. He does have his symbol on the back as well for the element of fire, and the traditional katana blade. Now as far as Crate, I'm not familiar with him in other sets yet. This is the first that I've seen him in, and he looks okay. I've always tried to look at the Anaconda figures in the magazines and catalogs and try to tell them apart from each other. It's nice that they have uniformity, but it also makes it hard to really distinguish them. But they do look pretty good, and this one is no exception. I do like the tattooing on him, the nice belt area that he has, and even has printing on the feet. So that's pretty cool. And as far as his headgear, it actually is a little bit more flexible. It's actually an interesting piece. And he just has a basic axe. So as far as this set, we have the 2 characters competing to get a jade blade shown in the background, and as shown on the box, it's one of 4 jade blades to obtain through different tournaments. And this one's actually a pretty cool build. It's very small, but very simple and pretty effective. You can see there are some of these little blades sticking out from the sides, but they're concealed by these bushes. So you wouldn't expect a little surprise when walking up here. Hey, you think it's very easy, huh? Just walk right up, step on here, and ooh, look at that. You got the blades starting to come up on the sides. You can move these down if you wanted to. But the blades start coming up on the sides, and if you're not careful, you might get sliced. It's actually just a loose piece inside of here that simply rests on a couple other pieces. And there's a tile underneath, so you can always push it up and down. So you can just push it yourself like this and have the blades chopping and looking pretty good actually as a little trap. but sometimes they do get stuck on one side, so you have to reset the whole thing. Maybe it sometimes helps if you just push these to the side, and it'll give you a little bit more chopping function if you press on it. But it's still a fun and simple play feature. I like it. It's something we haven't seen too often with LEGO sets, especially smaller ones, so I do appreciate it. And we also have, obviously, the Jade Blade right here. Not on the bone piece. They do give you an extra bone piece if you want to start making another skeleton, or have skeleton remains. This actually looks kind of cool. I do like the design of it, and kind of reminds me of some of the weaponry from the Spinjitzu game. But what I noticed with this one, it's somewhat transparent. It's not completely transparent the way they show it on the box, where it seems like it's really glowing. But then again, boxes usually have, added details and effects to stuff that maybe it doesn't always have. It's not a solid color for these pieces, but it's somewhat transparent, like I said before. You can kind of see it glowing through there and shining off of it, but you can't completely see through it. So overall, this is a nice little set. I thought it was okay for the price, and it has a cool play feature to it. It's also nice just as a background if you wanted to set up a little area for Ninjago where you just have things on display. This is a nice spot for it. You just rest that on there and have a nice little display piece as well as something you can play with. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more Ninjago reviews, check them out on my channel in their own playlist. And we'll see you next time with more LEGO videos.